Today we have to do biceps, but today I'm not going to use any dumbbell. I'm going to use everything with the bars, with the new bars, just to see how it feels, just to change a little bit. Yeah, I want to see how it feels. This I don't think is going to be something recurrent on the routine. Maybe I will do. I have to see how it feels, but I would like to do this maybe once a month. So yeah. Well, I increased the reps to 15. Haven't seen what I seen going to failure. Yeah, well, the first one always feels nice. Well, there I'm going to try to use the triceps bar to do the hammers, but just by moving it. I don't think this is going to work. I'm just going to try it anyway. But I have the dumbbells right there. There I have 17 and a half on 17 kilos and a half in each side, and here I have 20 on both. So I don't know. I didn't feel this quite right. Just by moving it, I think it's not going to work the area where I want to work, but I'm going to try it anyway. I don't know. it's a strange feeling. Definitely I have to put more weight. I will say. There I put 10 more kilos to see if I can do something with this, with something more intense with this. No. It's not making it for me. I mean, yeah, I feel something on the biceps, but it's not the same. It's not cutting it for me. So I think the tricep bar, I have to try to use it tomorrow for to do this exercise. The I don't know what the name. This is this, but you know what I mean. I thought that I could use this in more ways, but no. The problem is that the handles are too short, and I don't have my arms like this. They are more like this, and I working, you know, on a too short range. So maybe if I find the same except back, but just with the handles right here, that will be a lot better. Well, here I have the dumbbells, and I will compare how it feels, but I think the dumbbells are going to feel completely different. I mean, the exercises, it feels completely different. I don't know. I felt like I didn't do any rep with the hammer style, because there I did 15, no problem at all. So definitely the tricep bar were not working with the same muscles as the hammer, because I'm not going to believe that suddenly my force and my endurance has increased from one exercise to another. So the tricep bar are for triceps. I will try it anyway tomorrow with for that back exercise for the lats. But I don't think it's going to work. Well, now to the straight bar. I want to see how different it feels compared to the set bar, and see if I if this works in a different way. with the biceps. I think it will. I put 13 kilos, 30 kilos. Usually with the bicep curls, I use two dumbbells of 15 each. So this is 30 combined, but with the weight of the bar, I don't know how much it will be. Maybe 33, no 30, 34, 35, something like that. So let's see how this feels. No. Well, right from the get-go, I can lift this 30 kilos in this manner. Let's see if 20 will do it. Okay, let's see. No. Okay, 20 kilos is the right weight for the bicep curl. The thing with this is, as you know, my right arm on bicep curl, bicep hammer. Now the later the 21 curl. The weak link is my right arm. But with this exercise, it's like I'm forcing my right arm to go higher on the curl and help my left arm. You know, don't let him down. So yeah, very positive feeling. I think. Yeah, pretty nice. So let's take a rest and let's continue. The strange thing with the bar, is that I'm leaving it down on the floor because it's more comfortable for me. Just not leaving it there on the rack. I just have to hit record, come here, pick it up. I can move the camera more easily with, not having this mount this from the rack and the camera being in the middle. The strange thing is that I leave this by by dead weight lifting it. I take it like a deadlift, and it feels like nothing, and then I really that really fogs my mind, because I'm used to 100 kilos and this weights like nothing, and then for do the bicep curl, I like, now this is going to be super easy, but no, at the end 20 kilos plus the bar, it's more than enough to be the first time that I'm doing this. No, right now feels like nothing, but now when I start the curls, is when the weights start to make to be in, more noticeable. On one side, this exercise push my right arm further up in the movement, but also drag my left arm down when my right is completely done. Now, with a narrow grip, my right arm shouldn't give me all that all that much problem. It should usually is very obedient towards this exercise. Well, 12, maybe not that obedient, but now here both arms give up at mostly the same time. I mean, I have the new AirPods. They are a massive difference versus the AirPods, the AirPods Pro 1 that came out 3 or 4 years ago. They are like 4 times better. I mean, if you compare side by side, you will notice, but they keep falling. They are not meant to just a hard workout where you are going to make faces. Aside of that, and because of that, I have to leave the way, put it again, and then start again. I don't think that played a big role here. I think my arms were about to give up. I mean, if I have to stop to put that on my ear again or not, that doesn't make any. I don't think it made any difference. I think it will just be the same. There. Oh. Oh. Well, and now for the finisher, I'm going to use the bar again, the straight bar, and I added just the 10 kilos to disc of 5 kilos to do the 21 curl on biceps. You know, 7 half down or bottom, 7 up, and 7 complete. And let's see how it feels. I try to, you know, take the bar and see how it feels, and I think it's too light. Now with these 10 kilos, yeah, I had to see if I was recording. Now with this 10 kilos, I don't know, plus the bar, it's 17 kilos, something like that. It's way more than I used to. But let's see how I do it. If I can, I just put the 2.5, and that will be it. Well, there, you know, it feels easier, but that's because I'm using both arms instead of using them independently, where, you know, each arm have to come up by herself, by himself. Here, both arms work together, and, you know, I managed to lift more weight together than separated. I don't know how to feel. I mean, I think this is going to be hard. Yeah, let's continue. Let's see how it goes. Well, there we just finished the bicep routine for today. I tried to use the triceps bar, but it's too limited. You know, the grip is too narrow to really work with your biceps to substitute to replace the dumbbell curls, the hammer curls. It's just too narrow, and the movement range is just this instead of the hammer curl that you have the barbell here in your hand, and you have to go up here. With the tricep curl, you have the bar here, and you have only here, maybe here. You know, there is not too much range. So if I don't find a longer one, I'm not going to use that bar again for a biceps exercise. The straight short bar, much shorter than the other one. Yeah, this worked wonderfully. Because at the beginning I thought that I was just going to repeat the curl biceps with the set bar, but with the set bar and using the narrow grip, and it is just it doesn't work the same muscles, so one is not going to affect the other. I think the two previous exercises are going to affect the three previous exercises are going to affect more to the set narrow grip with a set bar than using a bar or a pair of them or of dumbbells. Using the bar helps, in my case, my weak arm, that is my right arm. It helps to not fall behind so fast. Uh, Between our air quotes, because one thing is that my left arm can do 15 reps, being the 14th and 15th half reps, or maybe just the last rep being a half rep, but my right arm just fall behind at the between the 11 and 12 is on the limit, but the 13th, 14th, and 15th, it's not there with the dumbbells. But with the bar, it keep it. I'm really pushing the limit. That's how I feel it. I pushing the limit on the right arm to not fall behind. The only downside that I saw with that is that the objective of the exercise is to raise the bar up here, and if your bicep can do it, the rest of the arm will do it, and you will feel how you are doing this at the end with your right arm instead of doing this. You are doing something like this. This is very exaggerated, but it's how I feel it. Where I wasn't feeling my biceps anymore, and I was feeling the rest of my arm, trying to compensate. But at the end, pretty nice exercise. Now with the 21 bicep curl, I think I should put the 2.5 kilos on each side to make it 15 kilos, because it was starting to getting challenging, but just at the very end of the series, on the third set of 7, from 5 to 7, the 5, the 5th, the 6th, and the 7th were the hardest reps. The rest not so much, but with the dumbbells that was also the case. I was failing the last set of the 21s. So far so good. I really like the new the new bar. I bought the fan. I have it there on my bedroom. Tomorrow, I don't know at what time I'm going to get home, but I would like to just come here and and start working out. Tomorrow I have back, and there is where I need the fan. It's an industrial fan. It's going to make a lot of noise. I don't know how it's going to affect that the mic. I don't think it's going to affect that much because it have the wind killer. You know, the dead cat. I don't know if you are going to understand those terms, but it's basically a furry shock. You know that that is on top of the mic. So yeah, I will see you tomorrow with back. I'm going to try to use the tricep bar for the lats to do this exercise here. This one. I don't know what's the name of that. I think it will be pull of some kind. And in back, I'm going to go to failure on the dumbbell. On the dumbbell, I don't know, I don't remember the name. You know, in this exercise with the dumbbell, I'm going to try to go to failure to see if the disc or the dumbbell is better than the pulley. It should be because it's a free weight, but I don't know. I should see tomorrow, going to failure with that exercise and see if I feel more involvement on my back, on my lats. And yeah, I think that's everything. I will see you tomorrow with back. Bye.